Hi guys, Brandon here with another Diecast review, this time on the Bburago Lamborghini Aventador LP700-4. This came in a Maisto box, so it's kind of like this Maisto-Bburago merge or whatever that we've been seeing recently. Same with the 911 GT3 RSs and some other cars. But anyway, I got this at Sam's Club, pretty much, I made this video a couple weeks back, showing you all the cars I got from Sam's Club that day, and now I'm just making a review on them all in a row. So kind of same story with all the cars. I got this at Sam's Club, but you could get it on Amazon. On Amazon, they're going for about $40, give or take, where you buy it from on Amazon, whatever different seller. But if you find them at Sam's or Costco, you could find them for significantly less. But if you can't find them there, there's always Amazon. And on Amazon, you can see different colors. In this, it's my favorite color for the model car Aventador. It's just this orange. They make them in white, blue, and maybe some other colors, but you can find out through Amazon. I will, like I said, I'll put the link in the description, and you guys can just go there, see what other colors they have, and all that good stuff. So anyway, onwards with the review. I was really fortunate to find this in orange. In real life, I don't know what color I would prefer a Lamborghini Aventador, but in a model car, I definitely do like this, and in person, it looks so much better. Through camera, it kind of looks sometimes too orange or red or whatever, but in person, it is the perfect orange with the perfect amount of pearlescent in the paint. Very good looking. In fact, in my opinion, this actually does not look like a good model car through pictures, but when you see it in person, it is fantastic. So we're just going to start from the front here. Yeah, so the lighting's pretty good right now to kind of show you all these different lines and cuts and everything. Very realistic, nice and textured and grooved. Oh, and to answer one question, everyone was always asking me, I have some really cool model cars, but I've never had a Lamborghini Aventador 1/18 scale, and people were asking me why that is. I was just waiting for AutoArt to make the Aventador SV, and I didn't want to pay any money or good money on a Aventador unless it was the SV. And then I realized that it was going to take a lot longer for AutoArt to make the SV, and then I found this at Sam's Club, and I said, well, I can't go wrong with getting both, I guess. Anyway, that's why I have it now, and that's why it took so long. But anyway, the front headlights did not look good in pictures, but I gotta say, in person, hopefully the video can do it justice. They're actually really good. It's definitely no AutoArt or anything like that, but they're not bad. They did not really cheap out on it, so that's pretty good. The front here looks just so sharp. The mesh right here, very nice. You get even more than what you pay for, in my opinion. It is a really good looking model. The front, the close-ups, we'll do all the talking, but yeah, good looking model car. Side profile of the Lamborghini Aventador is just awesome. And the funny thing that Lamborghini designers brought up is everyone between Ferrari and Lamborghini, they always think Lamborghinis look more sharp than Ferraris. Ferraris are more smooth. But funny enough, if you look at the side profile, Lamborghini says they like to stick with a single line from here to back. It's just this one single motion, so it's nice and smooth. Versus Ferrari, it would be like a big hood, and then the front, and then the back's different. So look at the silhouette. Lamborghinis are actually smoother than Ferraris. That's kind of an interesting note. Not that I prefer either or. I love both brands, so that was just an interesting thing to point out. But anyway, yeah, side profile, black wheels. With the brake calipers in black with Lamborghini written on them, and the brake disc actually moved through the brake caliper, which is very nice and realistic on both. So anyway, yeah, side profile, big vent here, little vent there. This does not move like on the real car, but you know, maybe the AutoArt will, but for the price, I would hope so. Yeah, side profile, hopefully the close-ups will do that justice. And then the back end here. They kind of cheaped out a little bit on the taillights. Kind of looks like that is just a sticker put over red plastic. AutoArt does a really good job at that. But yeah, overall the close-ups will kind of do that. Doesn't look terrible, but you know, if you want it to look great, you're going to have to pay the price. And I'm going to once the SV comes out from AutoArt. But anyway, exhaust chrome, very cool looking. Almost like mesh inside of there. It's interesting. And then the big mesh back here. So that's just a quick walk around. Let's go ahead and see all the opening parts we have here. Kind of a snug fit. There we go. So there is the front trunk, opening up the engine compartment here, and then of course the famous doors open up very nicely and lock into place with no problems at all. So that's very nice. So yeah, we'll start from the front trunk. Really, not too much to go over there. It's just a plastic shell, not too much. I'm sure the AutoArt comes with nice kind of velvet So that's going to be nice. And then the back engine compartment. You know, nothing way over the top, but for what you pay for, it's actually pretty good. You kind of have these struts here and the engine block there in silver that writes out Lamborghini, and then like a little bit of mesh here, and then where you put the oil, all that kind of stuff. Very nice for the price, actually, but obviously Auto Art will do it better, but it's not even worth comparing the two because the price difference is just way out. Anyway, looking at the interior here, these little kick plates here, chrome written, there is Lamborghini, or just says Aventador. That is pretty cool. And the seats, they are orange and black, so kind of cool contrasting on there. The different color options have, like the blue has tan, and the white I think has all black. I'm not too sure, I forgot. Looking at the interior though, like all the gauges, you could kind of see like the starter switch in red there, all the different, you know, screens and everything, all the writing. You can see the displays by the pedal shifters and all that good stuff. So hopefully the close-ups will do that justice. But yeah, for the price, it's actually not bad at all. And everything just closes up very, very nicely. It's just a good model to just look at. And obviously that orange, hopefully the camera does it justice. It is a beautiful, beautiful orange. Very nice pearlescent. I've seen Gallardo's in a similar color, and I've seen one Lamborghini Aventador in this color. And I have to say, from when I saw it in person and when I'm seeing this, the color is dead on. They really did a great job with this color. Anyway, that concludes this quick review. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be bringing you guys a review on the Bburago LaFerrari next, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day.